Hey guys, it's Loaded here. Gonna be doing a little something different today. I'm gonna be doing my life story. I don't know if you guys are gonna be interested in this or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyways. So I was born in 1992 on December 16th in Martinez, California. I was actually born in Walnut Creek, but you probably don't know the towns anyways, unless you're from around here. So yeah, and let's see, I lived in Martinez until I was about 6. While I was in Martinez, when I was 2, this is like one of the few things I remember about that house. I So when I was 2, I thought it was a good idea to run around the house with my blanket on top of my head. And apparently my brother was watching TV, sitting in front of the couch with his legs outstretched. And since I couldn't see where I was running, I tripped over his foot, and my teeth went through my lip. My upper teeth went through my lip, and yeah. Yeah, that's that. So my babysitter fainted, and my brothers didn't really know what to do, obviously. So I just kind of left sitting there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So, once my babysitter finally came to consciousness, she thought it was a good idea to put me in my crib, or whatever solitary confinement I was in, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, and she thought it was a good idea to let's see, what was I gonna say? She thought it was a good idea to make me suck on a milk bottle, like just drinking milk. But it turns out I wasn't actually drinking any milk. I was really just drinking my own blood. So that was pretty tasty, if I can imagine. So I don't really know the conversation, but I know that my babysitter called my mom, essentially saying something went wrong, blah blah blah. My mom rushed home. First thing my mom says when she steps in the door is, "You're fired," and next thing my babysitter says, "Good, I quit." So yeah. So my mom's freaking out, my brothers are freaking out, so we all pile into the car. I think my brothers were about 7 at the time. So we all pile into the car, and on the way to the hospital, I'm screaming, I would imagine. I mean, I'm 2 years old, my teeth went through my lip. So, yeah. So, and then I had a allergic reaction to the anesthesia, so that was fun. Apparently I was a demon child. I guess that's a little bit of, what do you call it, foreshadow onto my childhood, I guess. And then also at the Martinez house, I remember I learned how to ride a bike there and rollerblade. Neither one was exactly a complete success the first time I did it. I tried and failed, and tried and failed. But eventually I was able to ride a bike, and I don't think I crashed it too often, which was nice. Although I never got down how to ride one-handed or no-handed, at least not there. And I remember we lived at the top of a cul-de-sac, so I'd occasionally go across the cul-de-sac to our neighbor's house and play over at their house. That was fun. And when I was 8, I think, I need to jump back actually. So when I was 6, we moved to another town where my mom lives currently, and yeah, that was when I was 6. And I remember the first couple days that I was here. We had set up our basketball hoop, because we had brought that with us from Martinez, and some of the neighbors had come down the hill and started playing basketball on our hoop. So I went outside and I started playing with them too. And it's actually one of my good friends now. Unfortunately, he lives in Switzerland, but he comes home every so often. So yeah, that was probably one of my first friends when I moved here. And I remember going to preschool, and I had some sort of black shirt on with some sort of green graphic, and my hair was all gelled and spiked, and you know, my mom was with me. I don't really remember my kindergarten that much, but I remember in second grade, I had a teacher, and she had like a pet snake as like the class pet, which was pretty cool. I mean, she didn't let people take it home, but I mean, it just kind of sat in the class, and we observed it every so often, and yeah, that was it. And let's see, what else? That kind of got me to like snakes. The snake that she had was a Miami corn snake, so it was pretty cool. And let's see, what else is there? In this is going to be skipping forward a little bit, but when I was in 5th grade, in about February, I remember. Oh, actually, I need to skip back. Wow, I'm sorry. When I was about 8 in 2nd grade, I think 8 or 10, not really sure, but we had gone to Yosemite, and we kind of made a habit out of doing this every so often. When we went like a 4-day weekend or something like that. And after we had gone swimming, my dad said, "Boys, don't forget to take off your swimsuit, or your clarn will rot off." And clarn being penis or dick, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care. And my response was, "Yeah, and your balls too." So I don't really know where I got that idea, but yeah, I don't know. I must have been a terrible child. I guess that's why I don't have a baby book. Okay. Anyways, so and then also we went up to this family camp up in Pinecrest called the Lair of the Bear, and you know, it was just like a normal family camp with like 10 cabins, and you know, there was stuff for the kids to do. The parents would hang out by the pool, drink margaritas, whatever, play shuffleboard, all that kind of stuff. And I remember one of the first years that we got there, there was a bear that came into camp, and it was really early in the morning, and my brother had to go to the bathroom, and he was scared to go to the bathroom without my dad. So he wakes up my dad at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, so he says, "Dad, I'm really scared. I can't go out by myself because there's a bear. I'm really, really scared." So as my brother's going to the bathroom, my dad's standing outside the bathroom and making bear noises. He scares the absolute shit out of my brother. And he's just screaming through the camp that there's a bear. And my dad eventually calms him down, but yeah, I remember that. And I remember a couple of my friends from the camp, we had made a paddleball team where, you know, paddleball is just wiffle ball and plastic rackets, or whatever you want to call them, paddles, I don't really care. And you know, we had won 2 years in a row, because you know, it was you know, you'd go one year, come back next year, whatever. So I remember that. And in February of 5th grade, I remember it was, you know, it was I think it was around 5 o'clock. I could be wrong. Might have been earlier, or might have been on a weekend. I don't really know. Anyways, I remember my parents called all of us together, all of us being me and my 2 brothers, and they told us to sit down, because we were in the living room. So we sat on our kind of green floralish couch. I don't really know. We still have it, but yeah. And then my parents were sitting across the room in our armchairs, and they said, "Boys, we have something important to tell you." And you know, I had no clue what it could be, because I didn't really know anything. You know, I mean, I was still a kid, and you know, they said, "Me and your dad are splitting up," and you know, it killed me. You know, it didn't really have much of an effect on my brothers. I'm not sure if they saw it coming, or they knew maybe, but I mean, I thought it was just normal for parents to fight, because you know, it's hard for two human beings to get along perfectly. So I mean, I thought it was just normal. So I mean, you know, it killed me, and I cried for like, I don't know, maybe an easy, I don't know, almost an hour. And you know, I was just so angry at my parents. I don't really know why. Well, I mean, obviously I know why, but yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, one of those things that you know, it happened. So I'm gonna end right here for now. This is gonna be part 1 of 2, and so just look out for part 2 pretty soon. It'll probably go up within the next day or so. So yeah, guys, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace.